taking what they're giving because I'm working for a living.
This is the Checka Pro Radio Show, sponsored by CheckaPro.com. To find pre-qualified local service providers, click on CheckaPro.com. Here's your host, the man with a hard hat and tool belt, Jim Klauck.
Thank you very, very much. It is so great to be here. It is an honor to talk to you every single week here on the radio. I am Jim Klauck, a.k.a. Checka Pro Joe, here to help you find the best contractor in town for your home improvement or repair or replacement job. And today I've got a good friend of mine who's been on the show before. You've heard him here before. His name is Cody Johnson from A1 Garage Door Service. Cody, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's a blessing to be here. Thank you for allowing me to be here.
You know, every day I wake up and say it's a blessing. You never know. The day I don't wake up, it's not such a blessing.
That might be true, unfortunately.
Today, you are going to help our listeners with their garage door opener. What I like to say is their garage door system. So listen up, everybody. Cody has brought his fantastic offer, and I've asked him to repeat it. He has 10 free rollers for your garage door today. It's going to sound amazing. Your garage door is going to sound amazing. I'll give you more details on that. It's not just 10 free rollers, but it's a lot more than that. I'll be giving out the phone number shortly. We'll be giving out the phone number throughout the program. Often, he only has 8 of these offers. I asked him to crank it up a bit. Sometimes at the end of the show, I'd crank it up. And I flip him upside down by his ankles, shake him, and say, can you give us a couple more? You know what, Cody? I'm going to ask for those couple more up front. So instead of 8, 10.
Okay. I think I'm being told what to do now, but all right, that sounds good.
Well, if not, you can, there's the door. You can leave the studio. And
Fair enough.
In a few moments, giving out Cody's number. But before I do that, and before we go into, an introduction of Cody again, I'm sure you've heard him here before on the show, I want to get this deal rolling, and then we'll go into the family history, because you've been in this business a long time. You grew up in it, working with A1. You love it. It's fantastic. It's in your blood. You have other relatives that are in the business as well. But before we get into all that fun stuff, let's talk about this offer. Let me see if I've got this right. I'm going to start off with something free. The garage door inspection, ordinarily $165. That's free. But before you get that, you have to get the tune-up, $129, and 10 free rollers and the garage door inspection. But if you want to get the garage door inspection for free, you have to get the tune-up for $129. Do I have that right?
Yes. So for $129, you get a tune-up, you get free 10 rollers, free set of 10 rollers, and then also we do a 29-point safety inspection that's going to be absolutely free. I mean, basically, like combined, the rollers and tune-ups generally going to be $350, and then the inspection is usually $165. Like, it's over $500 of value.
Over $500 of value for just $129. I'm going to give out your phone number right now. Everybody, call now. 602-462-8748. That's 602-462-8748. The phone number, a little slower, 602-462-8748. And by the way, only 10 of these, everybody. And in a few moments, Jerry, our producer, is going to tell us how many are left. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the passion you have. Not only are you in the business, your brother's in the business, your father's in the business, it's in your blood.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So I was almost born into it. My brother was born into it. How about that? My dad started a long time ago when my baby brother was going to be born. And he started a garage door company, and I learned from him, and now I'm with A1 Garage. My brother works with us, my uncle, my dad, and sometimes my mom, a little bit there now. She used to do a lot more in the past. This is all we do all the time, and it's been a great experience for us.
You're a pre-qualified Checka Pro member, and by the way, everyone listening, that means we've checked out Cody's company. We've checked insurance, references. We keep an eye on you, making sure that you're doing a great job for our listeners, and I just want everyone to understand that on my show, the Check A Pro Radio Show, I can only have the best contractors in our area. I know Cody. He's been out to my home. I decided to have him on my show, and I'm thinking, well, if he's going to be on my show, what can he give my listeners? So we started talking about it. That's when he came up with this. Well, ordinarily we charge about $500 for all of this, but I can charge just $350. And I'm like, no. He says, no, that's right. I said, no, can you? Oh, you want better. So anyway, I got him down to just $129 for everybody. So there you go.
You did. You're pretty tough on me. So
yeah. And I appreciate it. My listeners appreciate it. And so let's go into this, everything from the 29-point inspection to the tune-up. So let's start off with the tune-up. As part of the tune-up, talk about the 10 rollers you're going to throw in for free, and then get into the inspection.
Sure, absolutely. Well, part of a tune-up though is we are going to, make sure all the nuts and bolts are tight. We're going to and we're going to lubricate the door. But on the rollers, there's generally like three different types. There might be always a one-off here or there, okay? So let's talk about most of our clients, unfortunately, still have builder-grade rollers. So there's some rollers that are just plastic wheels that have a metal stem, and there's no ball bearings. And you're like, who cares? Who cares? Well, you should care, because every time you open the door, you hear a squealing noise. Noise isn't good. That's friction. Friction means something's going to get stuck or broke, and then bad things happen. So these plastic rollers, they're not rolling in the track. It's basically like driving your vehicle down the freeway with the brakes on. That's not emergency brakes on. Not good. Not good. Okay. So they're trash. Sorry. Second set of rollers is going to be metal rollers that have ball bearings. This is definitely better than just plastic rollers. They're going to last a little bit longer, but the deal with those, they still wear out. But the other deal is they clank, tick, 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 something like that. It's like a train going down the tracks is what it kind of sounds like. So, and when you're hearing that, that's basically the ball bearings going bad. That's what that is. But you also have metal on metal. So then there's like a hybrid, and it's nylon coated, and it has ball bearings, better grade ball bearings than what was in the other ones. And these are going to last you a great long time. It's going to make the door run a lot smoother going up and down. And smoother is better. Smoother is easier for the opener. A lot of the openers have plastic parts in there. We need to prolong its life as much as possible. If we make the door smooth, we're going to make the opener smoother and easier to work.
It's just a phenomenal offer. And the 10 free rollers, like you explained, better ball bearings, they're nylon, they're quiet. Only 10 of these available, and these are going to go quickly, okay? For $129, you're going to get the garage door tune-up, 10 free nylon rollers, and you're going to get a garage door inspection. That is being thrown in free as well. You must call now. Here's the phone number, 602-462-8748. That's 602-462-8748. The phone number, a little slower, 602-462-8748. So as part of this, Cody, a 29-point inspection, that alone costs more than $129.
Right.
That alone does. This is an amazing offer. What are my listeners going to get in that 29 point? You don't have to go through all 29. Let's go through a few of the top ones that are really key.
Okay. So, the most important thing is make sure that the opener is working safe. You have safeties built into the opener. So we're going to inspect the safeties and make sure that the opener is working safe. We don't want anybody killed and nothing crushed. Okay. Like that. We have to understand this is a moving wall that's going up and down by a push of a button for most clients. Some people do lift theirs by hand, but if you have an opener, we're going to make sure those safeties are correct. The next biggest thing is we're going to check the cables. The cables spread out the tension of the springs, and we got to make sure those aren't frayed or rusted or getting cut into, because that can create a massively dangerous issue real quick. To me, the third biggest thing is we're going to put the door on a scale. And when we put the door on the scale, we should see that it's less than 5 pounds. That's what a properly balanced garage door is. Sometimes we see them at 25 pounds, which is not good. Some are at 50. I've seen some that are over 90 pounds. Now, 90 pounds, yet they called us for a tune-up. The door was working. And so their safeties on the opener was at full blast. If the door is 90 pounds and the power goes out and the door is open and you disengage it, that door is going to come down like a guillotine. It's going to be completely dangerous, and something's going to break or somebody's going to get hurt. So we got to make sure that door is properly balanced. And to me, like, that's one of the biggest things that we've got to get an inspection on that. And that's the purpose of us going out. And there's a bunch of other things. Like you said, that's just 3 of the 29. So
wow, that's a lot. Call right now. Here is Cody's number. 602-462-8748. That's 602-462-8748. The phone number, a little slower, 602-462-8748. Cody, we got to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Elizabeth. Jerry tells us that Elizabeth is on the line, and
awesome.
She has something to tell us.
Great.
Yeah, so that's coming up next right here on the Checker Pro Radio Show. Stand by.
Dennis Prager here. Just go to checkapro.com. You'll find names, phone numbers, affiliations, and license numbers, everything you need to feel confident about hiring a contractor and getting your project done right. Checkapro.com.
A noisy garage door is a cry for help. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner at A1 Garage Door Service. Most repairs are simple, but if left untreated, they can turn into costly repairs. Your garage door works hard every day, and a little maintenance goes a long way. We fix garage doors fast with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. From repairs to upgrades, it's A1 from day one. Call A1 Garage Door Service, and you'll be smiling today.
A1Garage.com, A1 from day one.
I'm taking what they're giving cause I'm working for a living.
This is the Checker Pro Radio Show, sponsored by checkapro.com. To find pre-qualified local service providers, click on checkapro.com. Here's your host, the man with a hard hat and tool belt, Jim Klauck.
Hey, that is me. Welcome back to the Checker Pro Radio Show. My special expert guest today is Cody Johnson from A1 Garage Door Service. Cody, it's great to have you here.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity.
As I had mentioned before the break, Elizabeth is calling in, and she came up on the screen. Jerry told me. Jerry is our producer. And so let's go out to the phones right now and talk to Elizabeth. Elizabeth, thank you for joining us today here on Checker Pro Radio.
Yeah, you know what? The garage people were fantastic. The dude was friendly, professional.
That is so awesome to hear. Would you call Cody and his team out again if you needed anything else?
We will call him back if we need him. He was fair, honest, and very, very nice. It's nice to have somebody that's not pushy. He didn't push more, honest. He just, repaired what we needed to. And the rollers were great. I mean, yeah, that's how I found you guys on the radio show. And I said, I got to call these people. And I did, and set up an appointment. And I am very happy.
Elizabeth, would you recommend Cody and his team to your neighbors, friends, and family?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I told my neighbor Ray.
Oh, that's fantastic. And so if you were to give them a review, would it be 1 star or 5 or somewhere between?
I'd say a 5. We were completely satisfied. I mean, the price was right. We had to have an extra repair, and he didn't rip us off or talk us into anything we didn't need. Yeah, no issues at all.
Elizabeth, thanks for listening, and thanks for calling in. I really appreciate it. Cody, I will tell you, people get excited, and Elizabeth seemed very excited.
Well, first of all, Elizabeth, thank you very much for calling in and giving that testimonial. Testimonials are even better than 5 stars. We like them all. So I'm glad that our team did a great job for you, and I appreciate you taking the time to give us that feedback.
You say 5 star. You guys strive for 5. Talk about that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's all about a customer experience, and that's what our goal is. We want you to be aware that our goal is to strive for a 5-star review. And if at any point that you feel like we're not providing it, please let us know. That's our chance to fix it. We want to fix it on site for you. We don't want to fix it via phone calls 2 weeks later and everybody's playing phone tag. We want to take care of it right then and there. So if ever we're not satisfying you, just let us know. We intend well. We're all humans, right? So just let us know, give us direct feedback, and we will get you taken care of. That's for sure.
If you have any questions for me as you're listening to the radio show, you can email me, joe@checkapro.com. at checkapro.com. That's JOE at checkapro. The word check, second word A, third pro. Joe at checkapro.com, like Gene did. So we got an email from Gene, and he says, Joe, I listened to you and Cody on the radio. Love you guys. I have a question about MyQ. His question is should I get a MyQ? Why should I get a MyQ? Really should be the question. And what is your answer to that, Cody?
Absolutely, yes. But Joe, we might have to explain exactly what MyQ is to the listeners, if that's okay. So, Gene, your answer is absolutely. You want to look into it. You want to get it from us at A1 Garage. We are the best at setting it up. We will help you set it up for you. So, a MyQ for our listeners is a free app that Chamberlain Group makes. Chamberlain also manufactures their professional line is LiftMaster. That's the opener manufacturer that we carry. For us, that's the best opener there is. They have different grades. We carry their best grades. On the MyQ, it's an app, and the opener ties into your Wi-Fi, and you can open and close it from anywhere in the world. As long as you have internet service wherever you're at, say you live here, but you went golfing and you flew to a foreign city, you went golfing or something like that. As long as you have internet there and you got internet at your house, you open up your cell phone, you open up that app, you can hit the button, you can open, you can close it. It tells you if it's open or down. Some of our higher end openers actually has a camera where you can have a live stream and you can see exactly what's going on in that garage. So if your kids are coming home, your wife or your husband, or if Amazon's delivering a package in your garage, that you can actually do that now. It's amazing stuff. And so you can see all that and you can verify. So sometimes I'd say like trust, but verify. How about that? You can do both now, right? So and what I really love about it though is you can set certain rules. And this sounds technical. It's not. Just have our technician from A1 Garage, just have our A1 Garage technician help you. They will help walk you through this, and they'll help you figure out how to set the rules too. They'll help you set it to the Wi-Fi, and they'll help set rules. For instance, if my door's been up for more than 30 minutes, I want my door to automatically close. I don't want my door open for hours on end. But I've got 8 kids, so my kids will come in, they'll go out, they'll take the trash out. Oh, they won't take the trash out. We tell them to do that. They'll throw stuff near the trash and still leave it in there, right? But they'll leave the door open. And so I want my door to close after 30 minutes. That's just my preference. You don't have to, but it's what my preference is. So I've set a rule where it just automatically closes. And the best part is, you still have all your safeties from the opener, and the new openers from LiftMaster have updated safeties. You have your photo eyes at the bottom. If it does happen to hit something, the door should gently stop and come back up. We don't want it to hit anything because things can still get broken. I want to make that clear, but it's the latest and greatest on the safeties that LiftMaster makes. Now, all of this is all built into these openers nowadays, and I think our listeners will love that in the MyQ app.
Call Cody and his team now to learn more about the MyQ garage door opener system. And when you call, get your $129 garage door tune-up. You're going to get 10 free rollers. And on top of that, I asked Cody to throw in a 29-point garage door inspection. This is worth over $500 for just $129 to my Checker Pro Radio Show listeners. Call now. 602-462-8748. That's 602-462-8748. The phone number, a little slower, 602-462-8748. This is an amazing opportunity for people to take their older garage door and get it
renewed.
I was thinking like a facelift, right? Garage doors are relatively simple, meaning that you can have a garage door that you like. The panels, you like them. You don't love them, but you like them. But it's loud. And if you don't have good rollers, you could compromise a garage door panel. Then you have to get all new panels to match. So my point is when you're getting the 10 free rollers today here on the Checker Pro Radio Show from A1 Garage Door Service, your garage door is going to feel like new, sound like new, and it's going to last longer.
Absolutely. The goal here is be preemptive. Let's prolong the life of your garage door system. Let's help the opener last longer. A lot of these doors might have thin metal. We don't want the door to get stuck, because once you start tearing or denting or cracking the metal, now we're talking about new door territory, which is fine, because us at A1 Garage, we change doors too. That's okay. We don't just repair, we do replace. I prefer that to be the client's option and not kind of be you're forced into it situation. So the goal here, let's get there. Let's build a relationship. I want you to get to know us. I want you to trust us. I want you to like us. Leave us a 5-star review. We'll put a sticker on the garage door. We're going to get that door working great, and then we go from there.
Save over $350 today. Get your garage door tune-up, get your 10 free rollers, and get your garage door inspection, a 29-point inspection. Call now. 602-462-8748. That's 602-462-8748. The phone number, a little slower, 602-462-8748. So garage door quotes are always free at A1 Garage Door Service, and coincidentally, I'm looking through emails that have come in to joe@checkapro.com. You can email me with questions, everybody. joe@checkapro.com. From Jessica, she's asking, when is the best time to replace my garage door, Cody?
Well, we do hear this sometimes, right? So, Jessica, great question. First answer to your question is yesterday, okay? Second answer is now. It's never cheaper than doing it now. A lot of times people say, hey, I'm going to do this in a couple years, and a couple years, and a couple years. A couple years goes by, and then something else comes up, and you prolong. The thing is, like, first of all, the garage door is 40% of the face of your home. For most of our clients, it's 40% of the face of your home. It's the smile of your home. This is how I get to these houses, and we'll do whatever the client wants. It's fine. But, to me, the garage door being 40% of the face of your home, it's like if you have a broken window at the front of your house, you need to get it changed. You're devaluing the face of your home. You have some pride in your house. Enjoy when you come home. Why live in misery, right? Come home and you'll be like, I love it. It's quiet. It's smooth. It looks beautiful. It's just the color I picked. Most clients have garage doors that they didn't pick. The builder picked it or the previous homeowner picked it. Let's get something that you deserve in there. Also, the prices are going to go up. I hate to tell you that. Inflation's here, and it's always going to be here, apparently now. So it's never going to be a better time than now to do it. And one thing that really sets A1 Garage up different than everybody else is our process on this. We involve the homeowner in it. We're not going to just say, well, you got this size door, here's the price, done deal, and not give you options. Like, we have thousands of options, and that says, oh, wait, that's too much. Don't worry, it's not overwhelming. We're going to help you quickly whittle it down to 1, 2, 3, maybe even 5 or 6 options. Whatever you want, we'll get you. And what I love is, like, we take a picture of your house, and then from the outside, from the street, looking at your garage door, and then we can put what I call the different flavors. Garage doors have different stamp patterns, different designs, different colors. Sometimes you do windows. Of course, you also have insulation and stuff, but a lot of times people care, like I said, 40% of the face of the home. What's it going to look like? Like, right now I have a white door, but I want a brown door. I don't really know what it's going to look like because you show me a little metal swatch. Well, now we can show you exactly what it's going to look like with your picture of your own house, and then we're going to make that door look brown on the picture, or black, or almond, whatever color you want, sand tone, and then we could put windows in it if you would like. So you're not going to be stuck guessing, well, I kind of hope it looks okay. No. You're going to know exactly what it looks like, and you're going to love it. And that's what really sets us up differently than everybody else.
Garage door quotes are always free at A1 Garage Door Service. Call Cody and his team for a garage door quote. If you don't think you need a new garage door, then certainly take advantage of this $129 garage door tune-up with 10 free nylon rollers. These are premium rollers, and Cody's throwing in the 29-point garage door inspection. Started off with 10. There's only 5 of these offers left. Call now. 602-462-8748. That's 602-462-8748. The phone number, a little slower, 602-462-8748. Cody, something special about you guys, and it's because you guys are so professional and you've been in business for a very long time, is you guys have fully stocked trucks, all full-time employees, no subcontractors.
Right, absolutely. Everybody is background checked, drug tested. We even check their motor vehicle history. Like if they have a lot of speeding tickets or wrecks, then they can't work for us because we provide the vehicles. It's our vehicles. They all have uniforms. And what I really love is that, like, a lot of competitors, they would say, we hire you and we're going to put you in a vehicle for a day or two and now you're a full-time tech. We actually have a real technician training center. These guys are professional and certified when they come out.
And that's so important to have qualified technicians that are trustworthy and they know what they're doing and they can help you. Call now to get your 129 garage door tune-up and get 10 free premium nylon rollers and also get your garage door inspected, the 29-point inspection. More coming up next right here on Checker Pro Radio. Stand by.
This is Sebastian Gorka. If you're looking for a quality home service provider, log on to checkapro.com. That's checkapro.com.
One simple thing that you could do to keep bugs and pests from entering your garage is to replace the bottom rubber. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello here from A1 Garage Door Service. Replacing the bottom rubbers of your garage door can have a huge impact on the number of bugs you see in your garage and in your home. As the weather starts to warm up, keep the pests outside by calling A1 Garage Door Service. For quality service and repairs, call A1 Garage Door Service today.
A1Garage.com. A1 from day one.
This is the Checker Pro Radio Show, sponsored by CheckerPro.com. What are the latest services, products, and techniques? The pros check in here. Here's your host, the man with a hard hat and tool belt, Jim Klauck.
And we have a pro right here in the studio. That is Cody Johnson from A1 Garage Door Service. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to help my listeners on the show today.
There's no better place than here. I love talking to you, and I love talking to our listeners. This is a phenomenal opportunity. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. For those of you who have not had a chance to call Cody and his team today, one of his great customer service representatives, I'm going to give out the phone number again in a few moments. Before I do that, though, I'm going to repeat the offer. And once again, everybody, we started off with 10 of these offers. There are only 4 of the offers left. If you've just tuned in, you're like, what is the offer? What are we playing here? What's the game? Well, we're about halfway through the game. You can be a lucky winner. You can get a garage door tune-up for just $129 today. Huge discount. Normally about $165. You're going to get 10 rollers for free. Those rollers are premium nylon rollers. On top of that, this is even an extra bonus. I asked Cody to do this for you, my listener, a 29-point inspection, absolutely free. All of this bundled together, $500 value for just $129. Call right now. 602-462-8748. That's 602-462-8748. The phone number, a little slower, 602-462-8748. So Jerry's talking in my ear right now. He tells me Michael is on the phone.
Oh.
Michael is a listener to the show, apparently, and he wants to talk to us. So let's go to the phones to Michael. Hi, Michael.
Actually, I was out driving around, and I heard the talk show, and I listened, and my garage door is 35 years old, so it had issues, so I'm getting a new door put in.
Oh, so you're getting a brand new door from A1 Garage Door?
Yes, new door. I didn't have a closer on it or anything, so the old door was 35 years old. All the support beams on the doors had delaminated, In other words, everything was in bad shape. So I just decided to go ahead, instead of trying to rehab that door so it'll stand up to a closer, to just go ahead and put a new door on it.
Fantastic. Would you recommend A1 Garage Door Service to your neighbors?
At this point, yes.
And if you were to give them a rating, like a star rating, 1 being lowest, 5 the highest?
I'd say from the input I got from the service guy, I'd have to give him a 5. He was very knowledgeable, very upfront, spent a admirable amount of time going over everything with me. They seem to be a very stand-up company. Like I say, my garage was 35 years old. I don't go in and out that much because I usually park my jet skis in the garage. I've had to put a screwdriver in the door to hold the door up for years, and I'm like, this door needs to be worked on. Yeah, like I say, I heard it, and I go, you know what? Because it's the one thing I don't mess with, garage doors to springs. I don't deal with that. Those things are dangerous. The information I got from the show was very good. The information I got from the tech was very good. In fact, they're installing it as we speak.
Fantastic. It's a great company. They're always going to be there for you. So if you ever have a problem, you can call on them at any point in time. And have yourself a fantastic day.
All right, you too.
Well, Cody, I have to compliment you because when I take a phone call blindly from someone like Michael, who only had great things to say.
Well, first of all, Michael, thank you very much. That was amazing. He was saying we were installing it as basically he was on the phone with us. That's awesome. I love that. In he's going to get a great experience. He's going to love his garage door. It's going to be fantastic. And Michael, thank you very much for trusting us at your house.
Cody's phone number, if you want to reach Cody for a garage door quote, meaning getting a brand new door, those quotes are absolutely free. Or if you want to take advantage of the garage door tune-up today for $129, Cody's going to throw in 10 premium nylon rollers for free, and he's going to throw in a 29-point garage door inspection. You've got to call right now. There's only a few of these left. Here is Cody's number. 602-462-8748. That's 602-462-8748. The phone number, a little slower, 602-462-8748. So, Cody, it's been just over 100 years, I guess, here in America that people have been using garage doors. I've done some research on it. C.G. Johnson, same name as you, but apparently not a relative. You may want to check the genealogy.
Maybe.
Invented the garage door, and I believe the garage door opener. Fascinating stuff.
Long lost ancestor, I suppose. But it's amazing that, 100 years or so. That's amazing. Wow. It's so the time. Wow. It's amazing. Yeah, that's cool.
It's a lot of time, but not a lot of time. A lot has happened within those 100 years. The garage door kind of looks and operates the same, but the technology and the safety's changed.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So back then they didn't even have an opener, and then they discovered the garage door opener maybe a decade later, and then now you can open and close your garage door from your cell phone from Hawaii or wherever you're at. That's pretty amazing stuff. So
and the safety is very important too. We haven't talked a lot about the safety today. Today versus 100 years ago, huge difference in safety with garage doors. The government really wants to make sure that children, animals, adults, and even your property aren't damaged or killed.
Yeah, absolutely. So, unfortunately, some of that stuff did happen. And then, and basically like in 1993, they made these things called what I call photo sensors, little laser beams sitting at the bottom of your tracks. So if you have an electric motor unit that's opening and closing your door, if it's 1993 or newer, okay, so most of us have that by now, right? You'll have the little photo eyes, and they have to see each other. They can't be crooked. There can't be cobwebs on it, or else the door won't close. And yes, that can be, annoying to most clients because it always acts up when you least want it to act up, right? But the thing is, you have to remember that's there for a safety. It's there to not kill you, your kids, your animals, and destroy a vehicle. That's the goal here is safety. And sometimes inconvenience does happen when that happens. But if ever your door's not closing, go and check those little photo eyes. Maybe they're a little crooked. Maybe they're a little bit loose. Maybe they're misaligned. Work on that. Try to get them both perfectly solid. Then flex it just a little bit. Make sure it stays solid. And that should hopefully help you on that. But we have to have that because that is a major safety. Second safety is if the door hits me, let's say it comes down, hits me on the shoulder, it shouldn't crush me. It should hit me. It's not going to feel good. Okay, it's not going to feel good. It should stop and go back up. And the way that code's written is it's supposed to hit a 2x4 on the bottom and hit the bottom, hit that 2x4, stop and go back up. That's the way it's supposed to be written. We want to be very careful with that, though. We want to be very careful with that because sometimes some openers have manual switches where somebody can just put that dial at full blast. And you got to be careful on that. Don't trust it. You need to look at it. Be careful. Have us come do a tune-up and a tune-up with the rollers. Take advantage of our special today. And during our inspection, we're going to check that stuff to make sure it's safe for you.
Call now to get 10 free rollers, a garage door tune-up, and on top of that, a 29-point safety inspection. You were just talking about how important safety is. Call right now. 602-462-8748. That's 602-462-8748. The phone number, a little slower, 602-462-8748. Everything seems to be more expensive today, Cody. A $500 value for just $129. I think I know why you do this. Not only do you want to help my listeners, but you want my listeners to be your clients. You want to be their garage door guy for life.
Absolutely. This is not about just being there for today and never again. We want you to continuously call us over your time of living here. Like, and even if you move, maybe we have a sister company or something there. So we want you to continue to call us. We want you to refer us. This is about building a relationship, somebody that you can trust. If ever you unfortunately might run into your garage door, this stuff happens. You run into your door, it gets obliterated. We can install new garage doors. You would think, well, it says A1 Garage. Well, A1 Garage repairs and replaces. We can do both. And the goal here is just long-term relationship is what our goal is.
It's really, really important. You know, it's funny that you say that because Tony wrote in, should I establish a relationship ahead of time before I have problems with my garage door like I have with my auto mechanic, my dentist, my HVAC company, and my plumber? I want you to answer that question after the break.
Okay.
By the way, if you're listening and you have questions, you can always email me, Joe, Joe, at checkapro.com. That's CheckAPRO.com. Joe at checkapro.com. Any questions you have, home improvement questions, especially pertaining to garage doors, because Cody would love to answer them.
Absolutely. I love answering questions. I'm here to help educate.
What we'll do is we will email you back if you don't hear your question answered because you're too busy to tune in that day. Don't worry, we will air that question most likely, and we will also answer it directly via email. Call Cody and his team right now to take advantage of this limited time and limited quantity offer. Only 10 of my listeners are going to get it today. However, most of these are gone. Jerry, my producer, says there's only 3 left. If you've just tuned in, you're like, 3 of what? I'll tell you. A garage door tune-up, 10 free premium nylon rollers, and a 29-point garage door inspection for not $500. That's what it costs combined. Today combined, only here on Checka Pro Radio, only $129. You can't find this offer anywhere else on Cody's website, any printed material that you might get in the mail. This is only here on the Checka Pro Radio Show. I know Cody personally. He's been out to my home. I know his family. He knows my family. I trust him. You should trust him. Call him now. 602-462-8748. 8748. That's 602-462-8748. The phone number, a little slower, 602-462-8748. We're about to go to break, my friend Cody Johnson from A1 Garage Door Service. When we come back, we're going to answer the question from Tony. I love this question. It always seems to come up too. Should I establish a relationship with the HVAC guy, with the plumber, with the auto repair guy? What about the garage door guy? I know you're chomping at the bit.
I'm ready.
to get into that. If you have a question, please email me, joe@checkapro.com. That's joe@checkapro.com. And I will make sure that our experts on the radio, such as Cody, answer that question. We don't have many of these offers left. For the garage door tune-up, the 10 free premium rollers, nylon rollers, and the 29-point garage door inspection. So call now, and Cody and I will be right back right after this, right here on Check a Pro Radio. Stand by.
If you want to get a home improvement project done, but you don't know who to call, I can help. This is Dave Ramsey. Don't call. Log on to checkapro.com.
Most people don't think about their garage door until it stops working. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello. Your garage door works hard every day, and a little maintenance goes a long way. At A1 Garage Door Service, our monthly service plan will keep your garage door running smoothly so you never have to deal with a broken garage door. It's simple, it's smart, and it saves you time and costly repairs. From repairs to upgrades, it's A1 from day one. Call A1 Garage Door Service, and you'll be smiling today.
A1 from day one.
Do you have a question for Check-A-Pro Joe? Email joe@checkapro.com.
This is the Check a Pro Radio Show.
A1 from day one. I do love that slogan. You guys use that inside and out. I know you guys chant that in meetings as part of your mantra at A1 Garage Door Service. But you also do that at people's homes in their garage, right? A1 from day one, baby.
We invite the client to chant with us.
Yeah, it's part of your culture. You guys just aren't a company. You guys have a great, unique culture. You guys are a team. You kind of act like a sports team in the locker room. You get all excited before you get in the trucks and vans every day.
Yeah, Tommy Mello's done a phenomenal job just getting us to be to care. Like you don't have to make me care, but like the goal here is we have to care and we have to be passionate about what we do, and that'll get you through the bad days, and then you cherish the great days. And also like it makes us happy. It makes us happy, and when you're happy, so will my clients. And that's Tommy's done a phenomenal job, and he's my mentor, so I love him. So.
I noticed that you don't call your customers like most people do. You call them clients. And I will tell you, when someone calls me a client, I feel that I'm more important. Client is a higher level customer description.
Well, yes, and I think it kind of goes to the question that you said Tony had for us is, the goal here is I don't want to just see you once and never see you again. That to me is a customer. That to me is somebody that you should always care. But if I'm going to see you, my goal is to see you multiple times as you live in this house or in this city over the next decade or 2 decades or 3 decades. I mean, like I'm gonna do this till I die. What my goal is, like for us and our team, is to be able to have a long-term relationship with you, and that way you don't have to be uncomfortable. You don't have to worry about, are these guys capable of doing whatever it is. You know we are. You can trust us. We've been at your house before, and that's what our goal is.
So getting to Tony's question once again, Tony writes in, should I establish a relationship ahead of time with a garage door company like I have with my auto mechanic, my dentist, my HVAC company, and my plumber? And I would strongly suggest that I have. When you look at what's going on in your home, there are some major things. Heating, air conditioning is one. Electrical, plumbing. And then the next one, I think, is garage door, and then maybe pest control. So you should have a great relationship with someone like Cody Johnson from A1 Garage Door Service, because that door is going up and down every day you're home, multiple times, especially if you have children or other people coming in and out.
Absolutely, yes. So to answer Tony's question, absolutely, yes, you should. But a lot of times people don't know, why. A lot of times they say, should I? The real question is why? Why? And the answer is that, sometimes when things are urgent and you don't know who to call, you just call the first thing that's on there, and they might have a taillight warranty. A taillight warranty is when they drive off, you don't see their taillight, there is no warranty. They may be rude. They may not be background checked like our guys. They may not be drug tested like our guys. They may not even be trained. Unfortunately, in home service, a lot of these people are not trained to do what they're actually supposedly doing. Our guys are certified at our training center. They are certified. They don't go into the field until they're trained. They don't train at your house. They're training in our training center. And so they're not guessing on what they're doing. And so, that to me means a lot. You can trust us. By the way, if there's any issues, you can call us. We're still going to be there. We're going to be here 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 30 years down the road. So to me, that's the point. Plus, when something breaks in my house, and say I'm at work and my wife calls our HVAC guy, and we know him, we love him, not a problem. But the first time he came out, we didn't know him. So she was worried. I was at work. When it broke, I'm stuck at work. I couldn't come home. And, so she was worried, and we had the kids and stuff. She was worried about the safety of everybody and things like that. And then she got to know him. And the first thing is, I have confidence in him. I trust him. I'm safe. That was her words to me. And as soon as that, I didn't even care what the problem was. Whatever he says, just do it. And, to me, that's our goal, is just have our clients just trust us and build that relationship.
Tony, thank you so much for the email. If you'd like to email a question to me, Joe at checkapro.com. Joe, Joe, at checkapro.com. Check out Cody and his company at our website, checkapro.com. Pre-qualified, like all of our contractors. I always recommend to my friends and neighbors, which you who are listening are here in my community, hire not only a qualified, but a safe company. Check them out like we do at CheckAPro. If you don't want to go to our free resource at CheckAPro to find a reputable contractor, which is fine, just make sure that you check insurance, licenses, and references. Talk to people who've used that company. You guys have thousands upon thousands of reviews.
Absolutely. That's our number one goal, is to get 5 stars from our clients. We want a 5-star experience for every single client there is. We should be asking for it up front. We're going to say, hey, Joe, we are here to provide you a 5-star experience. If at any point we don't, you let us know and we will correct it. We would like you to be that direct with us, okay? Because we want to make sure you're happy.
I want everybody to get in on the offer that Cody Johnson from A1 Garage Door Service has brought here to the CheckAPro radio show. For just $129, he and his team are going to come out, do a garage door tune-up. He is going to do a 29-point inspection and give you 10 free premium nylon rollers. Those rollers are going to change your garage door. It's going to run smoother, and it's going to sound a whole lot better and improve the value of your garage door system and your home. Call now. 602-462-8748. That's 602-462-8748. The phone number, a little slower, 602-462-8748. Cody, this is a $500 value. Once again, a 29-point garage door inspection, a garage door tune-up, and 10 free premium nylon rollers. It actually sounds like it should be more like $1,000, but I trust you. It's only $500 because it doesn't cost a lot to have your garage door maintained or repaired or replaced, which is great about what you guys do. I've said it before, getting a new air conditioning system, a new roof, getting a new kitchen, a new bathroom, a swimming pool. Oh, that's excruciating. You guys can change the look of a home, the smile of the house, for not much. If that smile is broken, you can fix it for not much.
Yep.
If that smile is making noise and it needs to be, tuned up and tweaked, lubed up, not much, you can do it. And you'll be there when they do need something else for their garage door system.
Absolutely. We work 7 days a week, 365. We work from like 8 a.m. all the way to like 11 p.m. So we have, those after-hour services. Now, don't worry. Our guys do have proper times off, okay? They're not. Don't worry about that. But we're properly staffed for you, and that's what our goal is. Because the thing is, when these things break or wear down or there's an issue, it never breaks at a convenient time, right? So it always is inconvenient for the clients, and we're here for you when that time comes.
We're almost out of time, and we're almost out of offers. We started off with 10, and there's only a couple of these left.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter which comes first. Once the show is over, it's over. So you got to call now. Call Cody and his team at A1 Garage Door Service right now. 602-462-8748. That's 602-462-8748. The phone number, a little slower, 602-462-8748. So, Cody, we've covered a lot today. We've talked about the importance of a garage door tune-up, the importance of having premium nylon rollers. I believe we talked about also the importance of the fully stocked truck, and if we didn't talk about it this time, correct me on that, but I think we did, and also full-time employees, which is important. What have we missed?
Well, a little bit on the 29-point inspection. We did talk about that a little bit. I like to, I kind of like saying when you go to a doctor, they check your vitals, and there's a reason for that. And, sometimes when we're there for that tune-up or that tune-up in rollers in this case, on this one, we're going to do that free inspection. And the goal of that is let's check the vitals of the garage door. And if there's something that's failing or about to fail, we're going to bring that to your attention and then give you options. And there's no pressure. You do it or you don't do it. That's okay. But that's what our job is, because the thing is, we don't want you to have a trap car. We don't want it where you can't get in or you can't get out of the garage. We got to make sure that door is safe for you and your family, and for sometimes your vehicle. Sometimes people think of their vehicle as part of their family. Okay. So, but that's what our goal is. So don't forget about that. And then of course we do the free door quotes. If ever you're thinking of replacing your door, or unfortunately you got it obliterated or it's cracked in half or something like that, give us a call. We'll come out. We'll build you out custom options just for you. It's a door package, and we can give you up to like 6 options or more if you want. And we'll show you pictures of what your house would look like with different kinds of doors on it. Just let our technician know, and they'll get you taken care of.
One more time, here is Cody's phone number. Call to get a garage door quote. Those are always free to get a new garage door. Call to get the 129 garage door tune-up with that 29-point inspection and 10 free premium nylon rollers. Call now. 602-462-8748. That's 602-462-8748. I love wrapping up a show even though it's sad, but I know that we've done good today. We've helped our listeners with their garage door. Whether they just need a tune-up, whether they want to take advantage of the nylon rollers for free, or if they need a new garage door, which can really improve the smile of their home.
Oh, yeah. Well, I appreciate you allowing me to be here and represent A1 Garage here, and we will take care of you. Guys, just give us a chance, and you'll love our services.
You can always go to Google as well and just type in A1 Garage Door Service, and you're going to find Cody and his team there. And if you need anything else from me, Check a Pro Joe, just let me know. Have a great day.
Thanks for listening to the Check a Pro Radio Show. For more information on how to select the right contractor for your project, visit our website, checkaproradioshow.com. Join us again next week at the same time.